Wearing homemade t-shirts and holding signs, students upset about the work-study cuts filled the room to get answers from Student Employment Coordinator Joan Dristis and Human Resources Director Guy Catania. The controversy started when Dristis sent this announcement to students and department heads. The memo announced a reduction of work-study hours to 35 per week for each department, cutting many students' hours by over 50%. USG senators began the questioning that was then opened up to the rest in attendance. For 2 hours, students peppered Dristis with comments, questions, and suggestions.
But I find that's completely irresponsible as a business.
What about those students that now can't afford their tuition?
We have no power, and we were mistreated in Point Park, just brushed off 300 work-study students.
I know that we're all willing to do whatever we can to prevent this from happening again.
And for 2 hours, Dristis listened, answered, and noted, giving each student her undivided attention. While Dristis and Catania cited many contributing factors leading to the cuts, the day's buzzword was aggressive allocation. Dristis explains.
We try to allocate aggressively, and the fact that we do this is because we need to spend all the money that we can, because our future budgets are all based on how much we spend. So if we want to get more money for next year and the year after, we have to spend as close to the budget as we can. We did reallocate more than we should have, but there's a lot of other factors that are involved.
Some of those factors include overall budget cuts to the work-study program, lax department head supervision of student workers, and an inaccurate method for budgeting employed by the Human Resources Department. Students called out the department on the latter.
I think a lot of us would really like to hear what the plans are and how we're going to improve it, because the way the system sounds right now, it sounds like it's really hard for you guys to predict anything when it comes to this. And if something gets wedged into the works, it really puts a lot of people in a tight situation.